Sagittarius, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come out for you. For those of you who are new to SGL, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you could be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Sagittarius, my fire sign. All right, let me see. So, make sure, Sagittarius, you're not obligated, but when time permits, I need you to click the link in the description box and pertaining to the weekly read about taking back your power. All right. Uh, Also, Sagittarius, um, in pertaining to rushing, there's no need to rush anything, whether that's making a decision, the way you go about things, how you move, your lingo, your rhythm. Don't rush anything. Okay. Um, because when you don't rush, uh, Sagittarius, you realize how much power you have maintained or that you're gaining by taking your time. Okay. And for some of you Sagittarius, that is breaking chains. And it's reflecting from the Knight of Swords. Okay. And you could be feeling overwhelmed or feeling like you're being consumed um, in the next 72. Um, Let me get to you, Sagittarius, here. Just one moment before we start your reading. Let me just say this for those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back to SGL. May you find the clarity and confirmation that you need or seek. If you have any questions or concerns, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. You will find that email information in the description box, okay? Also, there is no wrong question. Okay, so don't feel like, oh, you know what, SJ, I just don't want to bother you. No, bother me, right? Uh, Questions, there is no wrong question. Questions are good. Okay, questions deal with communication. Now, Sagittarius, um, if you're just wanting to say hi, do that in the comment section. Okay, all right. Okay. Also, if you want to be a beacon of light here in the SGL community, all right. As you can see, our community is growing. So kudos to everyone. Let's continue to uh, like, share, and show up. Okay. Um, Sagittarius, you can be a beacon of light. You can share your story. You can give advice. You can also drop hearts, drop love in the comment section. It doesn't matter what color. Love is love. We all vibrate to and get are pulled, right? Someone could see your hearts and say, you know what? Let me let me tap in. And then there is another gateway for someone to resolve things within themselves or uplift themselves or also lead by example of being this spiritually guiding light, right? All right, so Sagittarius, so let's talk about you. All right, Sagittarius, something I need you to understand and know. Some of you Sagittarius, you already know. Ain't no telling. You don't need to tell you nothing. That's not a problem. I like that attitude. Okay, very confident. Now, the fact that you're highly intelligent, Sagittarius, right? Um, there's something when it comes to your rebel energy of black and white. It's like you're more attracted to shadow energy. Like, you're not afraid. And for some of you Sagittarius, it's time for you to come out of the darkness. It's time for you to come out of your shadow energy and call your power back because you've lost yourself, right? Or if you've lost control. All right. Are you feeling like you overwhelmed? You may be feeling overwhelmed in the next 72, and you're like, I don't understand why, right? One way could be good. One way that the way that you go about things, it used to work, and now it's like, okay, it's not working. I need a new recipe. Okay, you don't need to change. It's just one ingredient that you need to add or change. Is it citrus, right? Um, or something that you need to remove. So it's nothing big, nothing major. All right. You are a loving person in the next 72. Some of you Sagittarius, you're sticking up for yourself and you're breaking those chains. You're saying, I don't care how people perceive me. Okay. Love me for who I am because I'm going to love you. I'm going to make you feel good. And not only do you make people feel good, Sagittarius, you would literally disregard your own well being for the people that you love. Okay. That's my concern for some of you Sagittarius. Okay. To break the chains of losing yourself when you're in love, right? Your commitment, your personal care is very important. All right. Um, and I feel like when it has to do with people you love, um, you don't worry about how people see you, your image, Sagittarius, because when you have it all together, right? You do care about how people think of you. All right. So that Knight of Swords is air energy, okay? And you made it's that overwhelming feeling of feeling like you're either uh, over like consumed, or you just have this your fire energy has ignited from the air, and you just have this burst of energy. Uh, that I don't want to say it's gonna burn out. I don't want to say it's gonna burn out at all. No, I don't want to say that because you're a natural hard worker. And that's because you know that hard work will pay off. We have interested in reverse, right? Immediately I was shouting like if it's not what you want to do, you're not interested. So some of you Sagittarius you have taken back your power with the Knight of Swords, and you're not worried about what people say. Others of you it's a sense of acknowledgement of saying, well, if I'm no longer interested, what is the repercussion? And you're not afraid of your shadow energy. Like you're not afraid of adapting to things that are, I'm hearing contrary, but when I'm saying black and white, it's just more so like it's like a Sagittarius, it's like you are challenging someone. And other Sagittarius is kind of like this horrified is really giving me like it doesn't give me like an actual person. It just gives me like spiritual warfare, some type of experience that you're having. Maybe you're having a difficult time going to sleep. Maybe, you're having a sense of awakening, and or someone is sending something, an energy to you to scare you. But for the most part, this pumped, it's like you get back into the program, right? Because you're not afraid of shadow energy. You actually love it. You're not afraid of death. You're not afraid. It's like you're not afraid of that kind of stuff. So I want to clarify this. Aren't you happy that you didn't sign it off? I want to clarify this, horrified. Because I actually, in the beginning of your reading, Sagittarius, I originally was going to pull your multi-dimensional oracle off the bat, but the channel was like, no, nope. And so I said, okay, it has to be a reason why. All right. Clarify this horrified for Sagittarius, please. Someone could be trying to make you feel uncomfortable, but it doesn't work. It actually goes back to them. because this fire energy, which is your energy, it allows you to be jovial, however you say it. I want to say it correctly, which is being happy and cheerful. That dark energy that was trying, which whoever was trying to send you this horrified energy towards you, it didn't work. It actually fucked them over, right? It's kind of like someone trying to torment someone and they end up tormenting themselves. And I'm getting them when you're happy and jolly and cheerful, um, jovial, okay? When you are happy and jolly, um, it that energy tortures, in a sense, or I should say torments whoever kept trying to send you this horrifying energy. It actually helps you uh, get something done or focus in such a way. Like your goal in the next 72 is to be happy and cheerful, right? Being friendly. Because with this interested in reverse, some of you Sagittarius, you're just not in the mood. All right, look at dolphin. All right, dolphins deal with luck, charm, happiness, and 13 simplifying into 4 deals with home and foundations. And it's kind of like whoever was trying to send dark energy of torment towards you, um, they now know you're not forced to be reckoned with because, like I said, you're all about the black and white, right? And you choose more of the black. And it's kind of like this playfulness is more so like you love what you do. I don't know what you do, but you love what you do. All right. So it's kind of like if you're horrified in the next 72 mentally, your mindset is trying to signal you, if it's dealing with people, Sagittarius, whether they're having a conversation and your mind is you are um, pulling their shadow energies from their conversations. Okay, you may be a mind reader um, or something like that. Your shadow energy, without you even knowing, like it's a playful energy. It's like how dark can we go? And it's like Sagittarius, you're like, are you sure you want to keep going? Are you sure? Because if you keep going, you're going to have to experience a death dealing with me. Literally, whatever this experience, it's either going to change someone for the better or it's going to break someone down into the rabbit hole of um, torment. So, pertaining to your emotions, it's like, aren't you happy that the love that you give, right? It's kind of like I'm seeing such as you're no longer wanting to lose yourself for others that you love, or for those you're falling in love for, because you'll literally put your own personal care aside just to put someone first, and it's like you'll do everything to prove your love. And it's like, Sagittarius, it's time to take your power back. And some of you have already done so, right? And this greedy is coming back. Um, be mindful in the next 72 of overindulging, Sagittarius, okay? Um, I will pull your angel guide at the end of your reading because there's something that needs to be said, but it's not being said. It's like, I'm not holding with information from you, Sagittarius. That's why I said, go make sure you click the link. It's going to take you to the podcast pertaining to the weekly message about you taking your power back. Okay. Um, I can only go so far. All right. But follow your intuition. All right. It's the best thing to do. Dolphins deal with luck. Luck is serpent deputy. It's kind of like there is no limit, right? When it comes to being happy, right? In the next 72. Wow. Some of you Sagittarius, you haven't been happy in a long time because you were in a something place in your shadow energy. All right. All right. It says, Sagittarius, everyone needs to show how much we care for each other and in the process care for ourselves. And that's in reverse. Remember I said you're not taking care of your personal needs because you are putting everyone first. There's an ending to that. You're acknowledging that. You're breaking those chains. You're saying, nope, I'm putting myself first whether you like it or not. Some of you Sagittarius, you're saying, you know what? I don't care what you think. If you want to say I'm emo, if you want to say I'm a rebel, whatever. This is me. It's black and white. Okay. But what I love about your black energy is the fact that your white light, it still shines. So that's what's confusing for some of you. I don't know what that means. We have nurture. So be kind and gentle yourself in the next 72. You may be finding yourself nurturing someone else. Okay. You may not want to hear this, Sagittarius, but you are birthing happiness in the next 72. Okay. We have abandoned, right? Because you have abandoned your own self, right? Taking the reins of your life, taking your power back. Let's go ahead and move forward, Sagittarius. This reading is not going to resonate with every Sagittarius. I have to deliver the messages how they come. So keep in mind, Sagittarius, that this is not a personal reading. This is just a general reading. All right. For some of you, maybe you need to listen to some dolphin sounds. Okay. Something about endorphin. Maybe hit something that's dolphins. It's something about dolphins that's highlighting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting you have dolphin energy. Okay. All right. You may want to check out Gemini's reading as well, Sagittarius, because that's your opposite sign. If you are feeling like you are alone, not every Sagittarius, but we have poor mindset. Because I feel like once you take your control back, someone's trying to make you feel less than. All right, so definitely read your opposite signs, next 72, which is Gemini. Okay, we have accelerate your earnings here. Okay, you have a lot of credibility. So proving yourself in the next 72 doesn't matter. For some of you, you are getting a pay raise. And pertaining to poor mindset, I feel like that is being lost in your shadow energy. For others of you, Sagittarius, remember that energy I was saying is kind of like, I don't care what you think, right? But someone's trying to allow you to see, and it is a masculine energy. Let me tell you about these channeled messages that I have received within the weekly and pertaining to this masculine energy. Let me find it. Okay. So this is about masculine energy and male energy. Okay. So you may resonate with both. Doesn't matter. So we'll start off with the male channeled energies. So male energy, it's okay to give others opportunity to take control, right? It's okay to embrace your feminine energy in the next 72. If you are a male, you're realizing your feminine energy is your strongest strength in the next 72. Masculine energy, no gender role, right? You're able to participate in your truest form, right? And that is going to bring balance because your feminine energy is being balanced within your masculine. Also, pertaining to masculine energy, Sagittarius, you're leading by example, despite of what's being said, because you see your feminine energy as the most strongest asset, all right, in the next 72 for the most part for the week, all right. Daunting, I'm hearing daunting pertaining to this poor mindset, okay. You will triumph. For others of you Sagittarius, you already have triumph, all right. And in the next 72, it's just kind of like in the state of gratitude, right? Having that moment of reflection, like, wow, it could have been worse, or it could have been me. Wow, I dodged the bullet, right? I got out of a situation just in time, right? I made the right decision, but if I would have made this decision, what would have happened type energy. Let's go ahead and move forward, Sagittarius, and see what other messages come up for you. All right, what other messages do you have for Sagittarius, my fire sign? Don't rush anything, Sagittarius, and don't allow anyone who has a greedy energy to take from you. It's like someone goes, Sagittarius, do this, Sagittarius, do that, and they can do it themselves, right? You make someone feel powerful, but they don't, but they feel less, that everyone else makes them feel powerless, if that makes sense. We have expired in reverse, okay? So you're having difficult, someone could have passed away and been recovered from, you know how they do that shock, that electro shock? Because expired is someone actually passing away, okay? It doesn't always mean that in every reading, but I am telling that someone basically, um, it's not a resurrection. Basically, someone was resuscitated. I don't know what that is. Resuscitated. I think that's CPR. Someone breathing in their mouth, pumping on them. But for the most part, I was getting someone was brought. They passed away, but was brought back. And that is an awakening. This person is not the same, right? Yeah, we have contacts here. All right, there is someone that passed away who's trying to communicate with you. I said someone dodged a bullet, right? So, because Sagittarius, I'm sorry to say, you like to play with the dark side. Some of you Sagittarius just do. That's your energy, and you're not afraid of it. It's kind of like, it's like the Reaper met the Reaper type energy, but like you fool with shallow energy and a playful energy, and you're lucky that you have that gift and that authority to do so. Okay. Now I'm not saying every Sagittarius, because you can have Sagittarius, but does not mean that's your main chart within your birth chart. Okay. So if other Sagittarius if you're just trying to figure out and you're lost and you're trying to find yourself, it's because you're lost in your shadow self. And you're not seeing the light. Okay. Moving forward, what other messages do you have for Sagittarius? I didn't make any sense to me, but I just had to deliver the message. Ask for help. You're not asking for help. Okay. For some of you, you need to do a spiritual cleanse. Okay. For some of you, you need to forgive yourself, right, as you forgive others. Okay. So definitely, once you forgive someone, you're going to be able to feel free again, right? And for others of you, that's your profession, I'm getting, right? And you need to ground yourself, all right? You need to ground yourself, dealing with people who, basically, people who you would consider soulless, okay? All right. What other messages do you have for tonight? We have unraveled. I told you there's a Sagittarius where it's like the Reaper, you're the Reaper and meets the Reaper. And it's like a game. Someone realizes that to stop playing with the underworld, because it's not a game. Okay. But with this unravel, the truth is coming forth. Can you handle it? Is the question. All right. There's a Sagittarius. What's being revealed is that you're making everyone think you're miserable, but in reality, you're happy, and you're feeding off of people's sympathy for you. It's entertainment. All right. We have tripled here. All right. So this is letting me know that something is being exposed in the next 72. I mean, all the way around. Okay. All the way around. So learning lesson but tutored. When the student is ready, the teacher shows up. It feels like someone experiences resentment in the next 72, right? Father, I have sinned, blah, 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 confession, boom, the teacher shows up. Hey, this is what you need to do, right? Okay, let's go ahead and see what else. And for others of you, if this has to do with a family member or a child, it's just kind of like, my black sheep has come home. Right? Everyone, let's celebrate type energy, right? Everyone's having a good time. Everything's back in order again, right? You never lost your power. It's just your loved one had to experience, right? The world without being under your wing. Place yourself for advance. Let's go ahead and move forward. Look at overall direction, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you may be feeling like someone's just talking. They're just talking and talking and talking and talking, right? And the only reason why you're entertaining this person is because you have nothing else better to do, right? This person is just occupying your time. Be mindful, because the moment that you do find something to do, this person has already clung to you, all right? So you want to start preparing yourself, changing up your routine, changing up your availability, because this person has not shown you their shadow energy. So you want to basically, all right, you may have a psychopath and not even realizing that you're entertaining one, whether that's a family member or this platonic relationship. If you're dating someone and you've been giving them all of your time, 24 hours, 7 days a week, it's time to start breaking away. All right, you're going to be okay, but don't wait till something changes and now this person is obsessed, right? Hovering your space, and then now you're going to want a restraining order, and you can tame this person, but you have to do it the right way. All right, we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This is challenge. All right, I'm not really seeing that someone is really being competitive with you in the next 72. Besides shadow energy, a reaper meets the reaper. And it's kind of like someone didn't know that this is like you're about that life. Moving forward, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is having success. This is independence, abundance, and luxury, and it's earth energy and being grounded, needing to be grounded. Wow. I need to clarify this. Something about coming in threes. And look at that. There's 3 dolphins here. It's bringing it is bringing truth. And even with this chain breaker, there's three birds here, but everyone's breaking away. But there's one. Is that a cloud? Oh no, that's a mountain, and it looks like a bird. An obstacle of truth is being removed. Are you seeing who is responsible? Who's responsible for causing a tower moment in your life? This discovery, you have the Two of Wands. Okay, I can only go so far when it comes to overall direction, Sagittarius. All right, so there is challenges in the next 72. If you're feeling like someone is trying to be competitive, it's just more so they want your attention. Okay, and that's what the truth is. And pertaining to grounding yourself and your successes this week is your victor of taking your power back. Right, let's go ahead and look at over perspective, Sagittarius. What messages you have for Sagittarius pertaining to overall perspective? You have luck on your side. And what I love here is because we all have intuition, but we all don't use it, right? We use it for good or for bad, and some people just don't use it. Those are the people where you're like, okay, are you using your head? Does this make sense? Why would you? It's those people where you got to kind of like um, do it for them, and they just stand there and watch you are. And this is not to talk bad about someone, because someone could have a delay, a mental delay, okay? And you need to be patient. Someone could be investigating, so you want to be mindful. Uh, also, I'm being told to uh, if you something about a service dog, someone needs to get a service dog. Okay, overall perspective is wish fulfillment. Let's talk about this. It's an invert, and it's inverted. So let's talk about it. Why is it inverted? Why is this wish fulfillment? So it's basically the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. So in the next 72, pertaining to overall perspective, Sagittarius, it implores you to be patient with the universe. I told you in the beginning, don't rush nothing. Okay. All right. Be clear on your thoughts. Be clear on the deeper meanings of what you seek. Okay. Put your trust in the divine that you will receive the rewards you seek, even if they don't arrive in the material form you thought you wanted. All right. In the end, it will be exactly what you need when you need it. And this dolphin here, right? Remember that horrified energy in pertaining to the thoughts and emotion, thoughts and actions. This dolphin can come in dream state. It's another sense of this joy that's coming in, your intuition, your emotion of happiness, right? Tapping back into it. There is a Sagittarius where being happy makes you mad. You don't want to be around happy people. But there's someone coming in, right? They know how to play with you. This person knows how to, you're clingy to this person, right? And when this person is not available, you get mad. So you want to work on that, okay? Let's go ahead and see what else you need to see in pertaining to this wish fulfillment in reverse. So if you are trying to change your toxic ways, Sagittarius, in the next 72, you're having progress. Okay? It's progress. All right? Okay? Everyone's wounds don't heal the same. Some people keloid, Some people heal and there's no scar. All right? So you have to accept your healing process. Others of you, until you stop doing what you're doing, right? Whether that's causing heartache to yourself or others, with this Three of Swords here. Okay. It's without us truly going into it, right? That we don't need to go into details. This is not, we're not in court, right? Court is not in section, all right? This is not the Ricky Lake show. This is not Jerry Springer, right? This is Spiritual Guiding Light. This is SGL, right? This is a safe space. Let's talk about it, right? The Empress here, birthing happiness, right? Truly already knowing what you want, just not knowing how to break away from it, all right? Once you break away, you have to ground yourself. For some of you, it's temptation, right? It's not intentionally, it's just, right? Either you're going to accept and say, I enjoy temptation. It's my playfulness, accept that. And then align yourself with people who accept you. And then you don't have to deal with stagnated energy of someone telling you what you're doing wrong and what you're not doing right. Or it's kind of like, if you enjoy having third parties, then you need to create your world that is accepting of third party energy instead of breaking hearts, right? Is someone breaking your heart in the next 72? Because I'm feeling like you're feeling like in the past that maybe they were a wish fulfillment, but you're realizing that they're not. I'm hearing that song, "You Keep Breaking My Heart." I don't know who sings it, but you keep breaking my heart. But then it's realizing that you're breaking your own heart. So then you have this, you birth this. It's uncomfortable, okay? This birthing of happiness is uncomfortable, but it's progress. You will. That is a successor. It is a victor for you, Sagittarius. All right, because you could have lost yourself. Right, for some of you, you have, and you're getting yourself back together. Don't take your time. Okay, you've been through some things. You don't got to tell everybody. Okay, but you have. All right, some of you have experienced the dark side, and coming back to the light is, it's hurting your eyes. You got to adjust. All right, welcome back, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and see overall focus. All right. Some of you Sagittariuses, you're like, dang, just leave me alone. All right, we have Teacher Awakens. All right, overall focus, Sagittarius, it says, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay? I don't know what that's for. That's overall focus, right? And maybe for all of you in the collective and this fire energy, Sagittarius. Okay? It goes deeper than this. This is just the surface. So, let's keep going here. Let's take a look at rebel energy, Sagittarius. I feel like some of you Sagittarius get mad when people call you Sag. Like, how rude, right? I feel like it's the simple things that break your heart. You get a little emotional, or someone whoever's clingy to you. Every little thing you say is like, dang, can you lighten up? Like, right? This person, right? Don't give up on this person, all right? Because you're the only person that they have, all right? We have rebel energy, which you need to acknowledge or speak about in the next 72. It says, where is the F is your sense of humor? See? That's what you need to acknowledge. Speaking up about is literally saying, loosen up, okay? All right? Live each day as if it was your last. And not to that extreme, because we all don't do that, we live each day as we expect tomorrow. Okay, so let's move forward and look at challenges and obstacles, Sagittarius, my fire sign. Your overall direction does look good, though. Okay, you discover a power within. Okay, it's definitely going to allow you to ground yourself. It could be uncomfortable, right? Because I feel like it's uncomfortable because there's a sense of needing validation. And then there's a realization with this cleaning up pertaining to challenge. You're challenging yourself in the next 72 of not looking for no validation from anyone, not even your higher self. You're just doing, it's like you have no plan. You're just waking up and just going with the flow of the day. And however it goes, that's however it goes. And pertaining to obstacles here, this is what I was talking about. Sagittarius is where you're not taking care of your own personal needs yourself. You're putting everyone else first. And you're putting yourself last, but you're not getting to yourself. Okay? And you're cleaning that up. You're making it clear. And it's beyond boundaries. It's like you are no longer fulfilling everyone else's needs. Okay? Sagittarius, do this. Do that, Sagittarius. I need the answer to this, Sagittarius. Give me money, Sagittarius. It's like, right? You're making up your mind in the next 72. Like I said, some of you are realizing a power that you have and you're going to use that. And that's the boundary, right? Getting things in order and cleaning things up. And pertaining to what tools you need to utilize, right? Let's remove the challenges and obstacles, right? This is helping others, are allowing someone to help you in the next 72. It could be uncomfortable because it could be someone that, brought disappointment, right? And they don't see it. They don't see that that sword truly, it penetrated the heart, and it's like, hello. So you want to continue today as if you never said what you said or what you did. And you want to act like nothing has happened. It's uncomfortable for you to accept people's ways. And so you're no longer clinging to looking for that apology. You're like, okay, I accept you, whatever. And then it's just like everything kind of falls into play, if that makes sense. Let's take a look at foolish energy, Sagittarius. There's a sense of loss of direction as well due to the Three of Swords. And meaning there's a Sagittarius where you don't know what you want, okay? And you have an opportunity where someone's saying in the next 72, hey, Sag, what do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want, Sag? You want to work? You want money? You want to travel? You want a partner? You want a divorce? What do you want, Sag? And there's this moment of, I don't know. Let me figure this out. And that's a challenge, your overall direction. The Seven of Seven of Wands, fire energy. A challenge of needing to discover what it is that you want. You will be successful, and there's no need for you to rush, of knowing what it is that you actually want, not just out of life, but for yourself, so that you can enjoy life. Some of you are enjoying life, but there's a lack of fulfillment. How is it that I have everything that I want? I've planned everything and it's all, and there's still work that needs to be done. And you're like, what is it? What is wrong with me? Right? This is like everything that you planned has happened, but it's like you're hurting your own self because you're trying to figure out there's a lack thereof still, and you have all this fulfillment. Okay? No one's understanding why you feel alone when you're in a room with a lot of people. Okay? Foolish energy for Sagittarius. Wow. All right. I'm going to show you these, but we're not going to take them. We're just going to take the top, which is the Two of Wands. Foolish energy. Yeah, you will be able to see when you take your time. We have the Hangman, right? This is recklessness. And then we have the King of Pentacles. You guys know how I feel about the King of Pentacles. All right. This is realizing what is false and what is real in this Tower moment, okay? There's a Sagittarius foolish energy. You're saying, you know what? I no longer want to live a lie, okay? Or you're telling someone, like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you because it's a lie. Like, you don't see yourself in the long haul. You got what you wanted out of the situation, or they did you, okay? Two of Wands, all right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this Two of Wands, Sagittarius. And pertaining to this foolish energy, it's your fire energy, Sagittarius. And the Two of Wands. All right, pertaining to the Two of Wands, Sag. This is partnership and the hatching of ideas. And it also, Sagittarius, in the next 72, you stand in a place of safety with all the possibilities spread before you, right? Remember I said, Sagittarius, what do you want? Right? Take your time. You can choose everything that's laid before you. Just do one at a time. Okay? All right. Goddess Oracle, compassion. I'm going to take both of them. We have the High Priestess. You know what to do, or someone knows what to do with you. All right? And what does that mean? Someone knows what to do with you. I wouldn't match the energy. I don't think it's time for you to match your shadow energy with someone else's shadow energy, because whoever is trying to trigger you, or someone's trying to be competitive towards you, they need to learn it's time for them to learn their lesson. You already learned the lesson. That's why you're able to see it. Okay. You have the High Priestess. It says you have divine knowledge, Sagittarius, in the next 72. that can help others through your spiritual teachings. And pertaining to compassion, Sagittarius, release judgments about yourself and others in the next 72 and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's take a look at feminine energy, Sagittarius. Feminine energy. All right. Feminine energy, we have the Nine of Inspirations, being led by spirit. This is also Sagittarius. Remember I said about a Sagittarius is enjoy shadow energy. They rather be in their shadow energy than their white light, right? But it's just something where spirit protects you, where people can't even see that you're even dabbling in your are lost in your shadow energy, where you have this bright light about you. I was being told to tell you that again, that you are being protected, right? So people don't see what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to your darker self or pertaining to who you're dealing with. This is kind of like if you're dealing with someone, this is like going in public and everything is just so perfect. And we all know that everything's not perfect, but it doesn't give anyone the signs of Sagittarius, you need help, right? It feels like that's the only time you get to experience happiness is when you're in public, but when you're in home, it's like, God damn it, the devil is here, right? Torment, torture, horrifying, lack of sleep. I don't know how you do it, whoever you are, right? As that God protect you, continue to protect you, and to help you get out of this situation as soon as possible. That it is being revealed where this luck comes, because someone's channeling you. It ain't just me. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's your neighbors, I don't know if it's someone from your job, but someone's coming. All right. All right. Anywho, pertaining to this feminine energy, Nine of Emotions, this is a learning lesson, right? That is going to change not only your life, but others. Others of you, it's like it's being guided for you to, live it up a little bit, laugh, right? Some of you, you haven't laughed in such a long time. Once you start laughing again, it's like you're not going back to the old way, your old ways. It's a new person within yourself, right? Someone's coming in and they really feel like a good person. But once I feel like some of you already, you may think someone's obsessed with you. They are, okay? They have studied you, they have learned you, right? And you've already sensed the red flags, right? You laugh with this person, you have a good time, right? This is giving me one of those people, and I'm not being dramatic. It's like one of those people who have pictures of you, a mural, right? And it's kind of like it's time to clean up that situation, right? You can't take this person with you, all right? Because this person will damage your connections, okay? Basically, if they don't get their way, this person is behind the scenes, lying on you, okay? So if you've been having a problem with keeping a job, all right, it's this person that's smiling, having a good time with you. And when they don't get their time with you or get their way, all right, they're doing some envious things behind the scenes. Whether you want to accept it or not, it will be revealed to you. Anyway, let's take a look at masculine energy. Masculine energy. And feminine energy, own it in the next 72 and moving forward. All right. Masculine energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles. I love it. And then the Page of Pentacles and the Devil here also came out. I'm going to take them. The only reason why I'm going to take it is because that's what's uncomfortable. This Devil energy, that shadow energy, turning the page with the Page of Pentacles. being willing to accept yourself wholeheartedly, right? Changing the will on your own and not being forced to do so. For some of you, it's your challenge is to feel young again, right? For some of you, you haven't been childish. So it's like, it's little stuff. You know how people do pranks and, you know, you open the door and it's a clear plastic thing, and you walk. It's like someone's in their child energy doing the most crazy stuff, right? And people are getting mad at you and you feel alone. And it's kind of like, well, what did I do? That's why I say go watch Gemini's reading, okay? That is your opposite side. You will find some gems in there that is going to assist you, okay? Masculine energy, it's like being grounded. You know what to do, right? As things change when you don't get your way, if that makes sense. All right. Shadow energy for Sagittarius. What is shadow energy for Sagittarius? Devil. Told you. The devil and the devil. This could be a same-sex situation too. Excuse me. You're trying to get this person out your house. Get him out. Okay. You're going through that hovering situation. Because I was like, no, it's not narcissistic. Oh, yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Don't let this person tell you that they don't have nobody. They do. They got family. Okay? They have family. And their family knows their motto. You know, this is regular routine. This is how they live. So get that devil out your house as a suggestion. I'm not telling you what to do. Okay? Um, Moving forward, let's go ahead and pull romantic oracles. All right. For some of you, you've experienced a death, meaning you went down the dark hallway without walls, dark space, walking to the end of the light, was given another opportunity, right? So you're taking life pressure. You are taking care of life in a precious way. All right, pay attention to your red flags in the next 72. The signs are cautioning you. Very straight to the point. Uh, Pertaining to self as well. If your self is saying, don't do this, don't do it. If your shadow self is telling you to do something that you know you're going to reap the repercussions, you need to ground yourself and tell your shadow self to behave and sit down. Anywho, let's go ahead and look at, because your shadow self is causing delays with your wish fulfillment. Okay. All right. Shadow energy. Shedding light on your reading. Where are you being called to journey to? Remember, Sagittarius, what do you want to do? What do you want? What? Right? First of all, call your power back. Make sure you click. Oh shoot! Make sure you click the link and tap into your weekly. Also, make sure you tap into Gemini's. Right? Not literally. Basically, tap the link. Right? See what gems are in there that's going to help you within the next 72. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation, Gemini. All right. For some of you, Sagittarius, is that power that you're realizing that you have is that you are a teacher. Okay. I don't know how you keep getting out of situations, or it's like someone gets off on escaping death all the time. All right. Anyways, your affirmation: I am at peace with all that has happened, is happening, and will happen. Yeah, go ahead and start laughing, enjoy it, have a good time. Okay, forgive those, right? And just enjoy the next 72. Okay. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Sagittarius, my fire sign. These were the messages that were channeled for you. All right. Until then, till we meet again. I don't know why it's hard for me to depart from you. Okay. But once you break these chains, this is what's the new energy that's coming in, having warmth, connection of life, feeling alive again, feeling your true self again. For others of you, you're already at that level, right? You're not worried about validation, okay? So tap into the weekly so it will make more sense, okay? These are your messages for the next 72.